Welcome to Castles to Cauldrons, where every journey starts with a little bit of magic.
Welcome back to episode 32 of Castles to Cauldrons. I'm your host, Jason Davis. With me tonight is Terry and Rachel. Micah is out for the evening. Today, we're talking about news, all things very merry, and Jollywood nights, along with Terrified House, Origins of Horror Scare Zone, Masquerade Dance with Death, Cat Lady of Cricket Lane. Very excited about that one.
Me too. I'm super stoked.
Mutation, a Toxic
20s.
20s. Club Horror and Mel's Die in Zombies. Street Experience.
Die in Zombies. Like the drive-in, but they take out the R and the D, so it's a die-in.
Got it. Clever. Those Disneyland point of views are pretty cool, by the way.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Jollywood Nights at Hollywood Studios. Those tickets went on sale this past week. I love this time of year for Disney. I think there's no better place in the world, like theme park wise. Let me say it like that, because I think there's probably other places that does Christmas better, but Disney does the best when it comes to decorating for Christmas.
I love that they go right from Halloween and then like the next day the tree's up in Magic Kingdom. I think that's fantastic that they do that overnight. And then they have the first party starting November 7th.
Yeah,
that
so
means Magic Kingdom's got to be like rocking and rolling 7 days after Halloween for the first party, which I absolutely love the quick turnaround.
The last Halloween party is Halloween this year, right? It doesn't go into November.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's like usually you have that like November 1st if it falls on a weekend or something like that.
Right.
So it's even a shorter amount of time between that and the first party. But I think it's crazy. And to watch those videos of them doing the transformation overnight is nuts.
I'm just a little shocked that they're ending it December 21st.
It's about the same time they always do.
Usually I feel like it's like the 23rd, Christmas Eve.
They usually end it right around my birthday, and they'll go into that because right after that is usually that time for the families start coming in for their Christmas vacations. So it goes from the hard ticket event to it's included in the theme park admission. So if free cookies and hot chocolate and eggnog isn't a big deal to you, you can see everything that's in the party during the day and at night after 21st.
But those character experiences aren't going to be there either, though.
They kind of are.
Or the snow.
The snow is.
Snow. Yeah, they have a parade. They'll do a couple days of the parade after the fact.
No, they'll do the parade the whole week of Christmas.
The whole week?
Yeah.
At night? Or is it like the 3 o'clock?
It replaces the 3 o'clock. So, and I doubt they would even do it now at night because of the Starlight Parade that starts this week. By the time this comes out, has already started.
I can't wait to see that when I go.
And I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a ticket to one of these events, or not this event, if you do not have a ticket to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the park closes at 6. So you have to be out of the park at 6 o'clock. If you have a ticket, you're able to get in there at 4 o'clock, but the party doesn't start until 7.
And then
you'll get a wristband so they know who to kick out and who not to kick out.
And the best time to ride rides is that hour, that 6 to 7 o'clock hour.
Turnover.
Yeah, people are getting out and the lines are they're slowing down. Like the big attractions like Tiana, Seven Dwarfs, Tron, Space, those will keep a pretty long line. But the smaller ones like Peter Pan, you might be able to get on Peter Pan pretty fast. But out of these two, we did Jollywood for the first time last year, and we enjoyed that over in Hollywood Studios.
So Jollywood now, you can get in the park at 5:30, but the party starts at 7:30. I got confirmation from Lauren that Hollywood Studios is not closing early on party nights.
Yeah, because they don't have anything nighttime.
Right.
So you'd want to watch Fantasmic. They let you go in and watch Fantasmic, and then you're out the park. You go in the back wave to behind tower and all that stuff through an alleyway to get into Jollywood's with your special ticket. And they have special photo ops and all that stuff down that little alley. Where is that? It's next to the bathrooms. When you come
Yeah, I
in
know what
Hollywood
you're talking about.
Studios, it's
Talked about this.
yeah, it's not
Alley.
the Phantasmic alley, the exit alley, but it's the one right in front of it, and you can go up, and it takes you out to Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard, whatever it is.
Yeah. Did you like it last year?
That's what
It
I
was
was about
fun.
to ask.
It was fun. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. The Nightmare Before Christmas sing along show was great. They do that in the Frozen sing along. They have it rethemed for what they bring out the big Jack Skellington that they use in Magic Kingdom. It's fun. I can't remember.
Did you?
What it. They have a
Have you
Muppet
ever-
show. Yes, we go and watch in the Beauty and the Beast theater. There's the Piggy and Miss and Kermit both host the show for the Christmas party.
Is that happening again this year?
Are they
I
keeping
don't know.
that?
I hope they do. If not, I'm not going. I'll be honest. I haven't looked too much into it. I think we've decided that we're going to do Very Merry this year, and then we're going.
Have you ever done a Very Merry?
We have.
Mhm.
Which one did you like more?
I think Very Merry is still better because it's been going on for 30 years or something by now.
I don't know how
So
long.
it has that age and it has that what everybody
Passing
loves and
feeling.
it's yeah. They're still trying to perfect Jollywood.
And Very Merry, you get to see Magic Kingdom in a way you don't ever see Magic Kingdom. You know,
Right.
the lights, because it's not cold. It's never really cold for that kind of stuff in Florida, but it kind of does. It gives it a winter feeling.
It gets chilly. I mean, you want to wear a light jacket at night sometimes.
Yeah.
But you're wearing layers. You're sweating during the day, and once sun goes down, you're pretty good.
It's still, even if it's warm, it still feels Christmassy. I love it.
Duffy is going to be at
Santa Duffy.
Jollywood.
Yeah. He's been there the past 3 years. Or
I
past
think
2
that's
years.
awesome.
It also says the Muppets are part of the entertainment at Disney Hollywood Nights
It's-
2025.
Where
That's
do you
good.
see that at?
Well, this is what Google AI told me, so we're not going to put
Oh.
all of our eggs in that basket. But
I don't see them as characters.
They're not
Oh.
characters though. They're not meet and greets. They're
Well, I
they're
look
part of the
under-
show. They're
Oh.
under entertainment.
Oh, here it is. Hosted by Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, the star-studded holiday extravaganza includes appearances from characters. Blah 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 blah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, the whole show is your normal Disney show. After that, it's just Kermit and Miss Piggy doing it. But it's like Tiana comes out and does a song. Belle comes out and does a song. So it's
so they do
very
that in the Beauty and the Beast theater.
yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Theater
That's
of the
near
Stars. I think is what it's called.
Rock and Roller Coaster, where they'll be soon. You know, kinda.
I just really like that they bring characters out in both parties that you typically don't see. I think that's
And-
a
Mhm.
really cool incentive.
At Jollywood, it's more of the rarer characters. So like Duffy.
Yeah.
And they brought that was where they first brought Max back out and Powerline Max. Phineas and Ferb and just random characters showing up.
Yeah. Joy, the Mandalorian, Phoebes and Ferb, Max, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Edna, and Frozone.
But they're there.
Edna.
They're back there in the Pixar place.
I know.
Edna,
So is Mike
Frozone.
Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Over in Magic Kingdom.
Baloo and King Louie
Yeah,
from
that'll-
Jungle Book.
Tailspin.
You see him
No,
in
it says
Kingdom.
Tailspin.
Tailspin.
Oh yeah. So you're actually
Cartoon for the
But I
90s.
thought it was Jungle Book too.
they are Jungle Book.
Tailspin was a
but
spin-off from the Jungle. It was like a
It
cartoon
was-
series.
it was
kinda
spin-off
like-
from the Jungle Book.
yeah, kind of like Chippendale Rescue Rangers. It's the characters just doing something different.
Mm.
Over
Who's-
Magic Kingdom.
Who's Lotso from Toy Story 3?
Lotso, the
Pink Bear.
Yeah, the strawberry.
Oh, he's the
bear.
pink bear?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
villain.
Pink Bear.
Oh.
He actually smells like strawberries too. So when you go give him a hug, he smells good.
Oh, yeah, him.
I never wanted to meet him until now.
I have a picture with him.
Kind of
He
weird
smells-
now that I want to go sniff him.
I don't want to hug you. I just want to smell you.
Yeah.
It'd be your luck you come right after the big, fat, sweaty guy like myself that's
No.
been in the parks all day. And it's like, here's my body odor. The good thing to mention over at Magic Kingdom is Sandy Claus shows up with Sally. So Jack and his Santa
Yes.
Claus. That's another one of those that's just like Jack and Sally for the Halloween party. It's a long line. People want to see that. That's in Main Street. But I think mostly Magic Kingdom is a lot of your traditional characters in Christmas garb. So the Winnie the Pooh and friends are wearing scarves, or Mickey's wearing a green tux.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a fun time. The toy store, I will die on my hill of the parade for Very Merry is the best parade they have, and it's only because of the toy soldiers.
I'm going to go with the Boo to You parade
you're wrong.
it's because of the
Shovels.
shufflers.
And I
Thank you,
think
Terry. Thank you.
At the end of the day, it's probably the same thing that we both like of them. It's the sounds that they produce when they're walking in the parade. Like the grave diggers are scratching their shovels around and everything, doing their little dance. Hearing the toy soldiers walk down with their little claps on the bottom of their feet, it's just something. I love it. I think I have like 20 videos of the toy soldiers on my phone.
Did you ever meet them?
No, but we met Left Reindeer. You remember when that was popular back in the day? They had this one reindeer that was super enthusiastic on stage, and he went
No.
viral.
Like Left Shark from the Katy Perry thing?
Pretty much.
Okay. Gotcha.
And they brought him off the stage, and he did meet and greets.
Oh, he's sassy.
He is.
Yeah.
Switch him up. I like
I'm
him.
gonna send you a picture.
Oh,
You're
my
also
goodness.
pretty small. I like how
I'm
you're
5'3". Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose. Yep, they're huge.
and the fact that some of them are actually playing instruments is crazy to me. Like,
Where do you think their heads are in that costume?
they are in the
Like-
head.
Do you think they're that tall? They're in the head, or do you think they're like looking out of like the neck, chest area?
Unless the ones that play instruments are shorter than these.
No, I think it's in the head.
It's crazy.
Because like, look at my head. Then this, like, I'm 5'3". The dude's probably, I don't know, 5'11", 6 foot, and he's got
yeah.
and you
and
got
then
also
he's got a platform too of a shoe.
you also have to remember too, Disney does have very strict height requirements for all their characters.
You're
so
right.
to be the people playing the toy soldiers are probably the same people that do like Goofy and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like this one. Hold on, I'll send you a picture of Goofy. I have Goofy
I think
and
the broad shoulders also make them look bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I just like their
it
dance.
just dwarfs Rachel in that picture. That should be our thumbnail. Is Rachel
Well,
in the toy
look how
soldiers.
big Goofy is compared to me.
That's crazy.
That's a big Goofy.
I'm excited for Christmas. The only thing I think they could do better for Christmas is bring back the dream lights, and I think we can all agree there because the dream lights were superior to the projections. And
Agreed.
I don't care. You can keep Frozen doing the lighting of the ceremony, but just bring back the dream lights. It'd be great because you took away Osborne lights from us, and then you took away the dream lights, and now there are no lights. So going out to Disneyland at Christmas last year was perfect because they still have their dream lights on their castle. Well, next time you're at the Disney Halloween parties and Christmas parties and all that stuff, you might see a little bit of a change in your picture quality. It's nothing anybody really will notice too much unless you're a super nerd. And I mean
Like
that
you.
in the most, I mean that in the
Listen.
most respectful way because I am one of those nerds. Nikon is being replaced as the camera of choice for Walt Disney World and probably Disneyland as well. To Sony, just normal business as usual, new contract, new sponsor. So everything be upgraded. You might have a better picture now. Yeah,
I like it.
You won't see change shoe magic shots or anything like that. You probably won't even notice they changed cameras. But just a little bit of news that's nerdy for me because I like nerdy stuff.
But speaking of cameras, the Disneyland point of views on Disney Plus are pretty cool that they released for the 70th.
Oh, yeah. And I have a theory to this, but we'll talk about it. I like that transition.
Thank you.
We'll talk about it in a minute. But these POVs, they've done Radiator Springs, Soaring around the World, Tiana's, Incredicoaster, Pixar Prowling Around, and then Jungle Cruise, and then walks around like Main Street, Cars Land, Adventureland, some of those places like that. So it's really cool that they put these things out for us to be able to go onto Disney Plus and watch. I guess you've watched it, Rachel. Which ones have you watched?
The Incredicoaster, because I haven't been on it. So I wanted to see if I could do it.
You could.
Do you
It's
think
fun.
you can?
I think I can. Give me some Dramamine, and I'll do it.
Next year's Castles to Cauldrons podcast trip will be to Disneyland. But the POVs are great.
Yeah.
I think Disney is slowly trying to take action over the content on YouTube as much as they can, and TikTok. These people who go on and the creators that are like getting a lot of likes and money from YouTube because of Disney stuff. So now they's like, hey, we have this on our behind a paywall, because that's what it is. And they'll go after the creators. I don't know if they will or not. It kind of makes sense of saying, hey,
Better quality.
it's a
You
lot.
know. But
I-
that's what I was going to say is like for years, that's how I've gotten my kids introduced to a lot of roller coasters and things that or rides they think they might be afraid of. Is between YouTube and TikTok, I would go look up the POVs. And once they watched them, they were like, okay, I think I can do that. Or okay, I can't. So it's smart of Disney, like you said, to monetize their stuff.
Okay, so back to POVs. What POV do you think they should put out that they haven't put out?
It's a small world.
They need to do a Christmas stuff, all the Christmas stuff. When they
Right.
I would say seasonal things, probably.
Yeah. I only said it's a small world because it's so different than the one in Magic Kingdom because it has the characters. And I just really enjoy looking for the characters. So that's why I said it's a small world.
And it's just different too because it's a different ride, right? You don't
Right.
have the flooded floor like you do in Florida. It's just the trough. So it adds a different feel to the whole ride.
Or even Pirates because it's different.
Pirates is
too.
on there.
Mhm.
Oh, it is? Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't say.
I need to watch
Small
it.
World was closed when I went to Disneyland, so I didn't get to ride it and experience the difference.
There's 2 drops.
Ooh, I like that.
In Small World?
No, it's 2 drops
It's
in Pirates.
Pirates.
I don't know.
So I didn't get the Small World was closed.
That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, and Rachel said there were 2 drops. And I'm like,
Yeah, and I got excited. I was like,
Small
there's
World?
2 drops in Small World? That's exciting. You're not just going around.
So the 70th did start on the 17th. That's, a great day for Disney, and for we wouldn't have this podcast if it wasn't for that park, because we wouldn't have an agency that sells Disney property. So a lot of friendships have come from these parks. And I think at the end of the day, we all appreciate what Disney does and tries to do, whether they're making promises or not about a villain's land that will never be.
You're
we
stuck
always-
on this villain's land.
I am so stuck on it. But we
You're gonna be
we
first in
continually
line
get.
when it opens, okay?
Yeah. I will be there. Hopefully we'll have a 1,000 listeners and friends and all that of the podcast, and y'all can all see me there and rub it in my face that I was wrong, but it'll be in a 5th gate that will never come either. They're always innovating, and we get these great animatronics like in Navi River. We have this shaman of songs who is beautiful and moves fluidly. And then you get these not so great ones, but still pretty cool with Rise of Resistance with Kylo and General Hux and Hondo Anaka and Smuggler's Run. So then when Disney announced that they're going to do a Walt animatronic for the 70th anniversary and bring him into the parks, one, there was a lot of backlash because there are quotes out there that said Walt never want to be an animatronic. I don't know how true those quotes are or anything like that. That was what was said. He never wanted to be part of the park like that. He wanted the park to represent what he loved. And then you bring out this AA that doesn't look anything like Walt Disney, but like John Ratzenberger. Now, I've watched the show on YouTube. Naturally, I'm in Alabama. I have a full-time job, so I can't just fly out to California to celebrate the 70th right away. But I watched it. I think the show is a good show. It really It's Walt telling his story with Bob Iger narrating to get from point A to point B. I just think the AA fails completely.
Why do you think they get some of them so on target sometimes and then some of them not?
What was it? 2016 when Trump won the election and Disney pulled out and said, okay, here's our Trump animatronic. And everybody's like, that looks like y'all started a Hillary animatronic pretty fast. And you had to pivot away from that because you didn't have time and change it. And it was true. That one did not look good at all. The current Trump one still doesn't look great, but looks more like Trump than what this Disney animatronic looks like Walt.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they don't have a sculptor that's as good as X was. X did all the sculpting before he passed away for a lot of these things. And he was very talented.
It's a lost art.
Very much. I will say my biggest complaint, besides the animatronic, I don't think Iger being the narrator was a good move. I think Iger, he's making money, obviously, off of the product that Walt has made. And he founded. And Iger's like, here is me being immortalized in this park as long as this show stays the same. You have to hear it. And you have to realize that I was the one who did this. I think if you brought Julie Andrews, Dick Van Dyke,
oh my
Bob
God.
That's what I was thinking. It was Julie Andrews.
Love Julie Andrews.
She's the best voice.
Those people that actually worked with Walt.
And she could whistle.
You could whistle?
She's Mary Poppins.
But you have,
right?
They actually have a personal connection. So when they're telling the story of a friend, it's different than a person who is profiting off of a company.
Reading a script.
Yeah. It's just not there. Now, I love that Iger brought back the Office, and he's done so much to preserve Walt's legacy. I just think that misstep in him being the narrator, I think it should have been somebody that was attached. So that's my little hot take. And I hope other people agree with me outside of our little group because, yeah. Okay, well, we'll be right back after this, and we're going to talk some HHN. Who's surprised about that?
Not me.
Are you dreaming of your next adventure, but overwhelmed by planning? Magical Travel has you covered. With over 22 years in the business, we specialize in Disney destinations, Universal Studios, cruise vacations, and all-inclusive resort getaways. Our services are 100% complimentary when you book a vacation package with one of our knowledgeable agents. Request a free quote to start the planning process at www.magicaltravel.com. Mention our podcast to be connected with one of our agents you are listening to.
And we're back. HHN. We've been talking about it like the last 6 episodes. Y'all are probably tired of hearing it, but guess what? I love it, and I'm the host, so we're going to talk about it as much as I want to.
And we bought tickets this week.
Yes, so we are all
committed.
We are all going. Plus one, we have one of the agents, Heather. She was on our HHN podcast earlier. Allison, when you listen to this, you're also invited for that since you went over that side. And any agent, really. I'm not going to exclude any agent. All of y'all can go with us, but we've got Express Pass and it's going to be an awesome time. I'm excited. We figured they'd announce all the houses by now, but they have not. The only house they announced pre-fear passes going on sale. So it's the frequent fear, the ultimate fear, the rush of fear passes, which those are like the annual passes for HHN. The only house they announced before that was the Terrifier house, which is, I'm not a fan of that movie franchise. There's 3 movies. It's about Art the Clown, who's a clown that wears black and white makeup and his costume's black and white. And it's, I guess the best way to describe this type of horror movie is more like a gore porn. Mm-hmm. So it's very, very bloody, very murdery, very
over the top.
Yes. Like if you think of like Saw and Hostel, those type of movies, the Final Destination type stuff, where it's a lot of just random kills. That's what this is. And it's not my cup of tea. But one of the tweets from the UK announced horror event that they have out there, HHN was at, and they said this is going to be the most
It's the
gruesome.
clown.
Yeah, this is going to be the most gruesome house they've ever done, and the bloodiest house they've ever done.
I wonder if it's going to smell like iron.
Probably. But they also tease that this will be the wettest house they have ever
What
done.
does that mean?
So what it means by wet, like they're saying like this is the wettest, like so much so that there might be a separate entrance. Like you can choose to go through the dry side or the not dry side. And obviously we're all going to go through the not dry side because we're going to get the full experience of this thing.
I'm going to ruin my sneakers.
Don't wear your good sneakers.
Walk around in wet clothes. They're all good sneakers.
Go buy some Walmart sneakers then.
I mean, I would for like. Are we getting like wet, like water, or like fake blood carry?
Oh, it's going to be
like,
blood. Like it's going to be blood all over the place.
So it's going to like.
I'm imagining that this is going to be like art with an axe chopping into somebody's head, and you feel the blood splatter.
It's going to be like clumps of flesh flying at me, kind of thing.
I have no idea about that.
I just can't. I'm excited.
I'm more okay with than a house that smells like vomit or anything.
This is going to smell. This house will smell. If there's a lot of blood, it's going to smell.
Iron things like I said, the vomit's the one I just can't do. But
like I don't know the story arc between Art. The guy that I usually go to HHN with, he's a big Terrifier fan. One of the guys at work I'm talking to because he loves these movies, and I was like, hey, you need to go because they're doing a house about him. I
don't know. I'm here for it. I'll do it. I'll go on the wet side. I don't care.
I'm going on the wet side. Terry's going on the wet side too because she's not going to go by herself.
Oh yeah,
I bet
for sure not. No, if I go by myself, I'll definitely meet you at the exit and just say I went by myself.
I feel like her and Micah are going to do like the non-wet side, and then like me, you, and Heather are going to end up doing the wet side.
I don't know. Micah seems pretty excited about it. That kind of worries me. I was like,
Terry,
I have an ally. I have an ally.
You got an ally. We're not going to let anything happen. You're going to have fun. And anyway, like the worst part, like the houses are great, and I love going through the houses, but you don't get time in the houses. It's a big conga line walking through, so you don't get to really stop and take in what's happening around you.
Are you allowed to take pictures inside or no?
No pictures. So yeah, the conga line, you're going to be walking past these things. You're not going to be able to see a lot. You're going to miss some scares. You're going to miss some of the, water being thrown on you, whatever. I wouldn't worry too much about those. The scare zones, though, which we've gotten great announcements with.
Dude, I'm really liking the cat lady of Crooked Lane.
Yes.
This is where you're going to be like, get me out of here, Terry. Because the scare actors are free for all. They still cannot touch you, but they can chase you. They can chase you. So since y'all mentioned
I go bald, are they gonna like ignore me?
No, they probably
think I'm sick.
They might have fun with you.
I could go one of two ways.
It could. So you mentioned Cat of Crooked Lane. Let me preface
Cat lady.
Yeah, sorry. Let me preface this by saying that we are starting to see construction for HHN. All the prep work is starting to happen. So this is speculation based off of those pictures and what we are seeing on social media, what I'm seeing, because I'm pretty sure Terry's not watching what's happening for HHN. Well, I know you're not either because I'm the HHN nerd. So I think Cat Lady of Crooked Lane
Thank you.
is going to be in Central Park.
It says travel down spooky winding path to mysterious home where trick-or-treaters are transformed into feral felines. Be careful or you'll be next.
Okay, so Trick or Treat, the movie, they had a scare zone my first year going to HHN, and it was in Central Park. So that's why I'm thinking that this is Central Park. It makes sense. You can put the houses all behind the fences, everything like that. It works great. And then it's dark because this zone is full of fog usually. And you have black cats running around, people dressed as black cats.
Oh, not like real cats?
Yeah, not like real cats. So they'll be able to go in and out and do what they want to, or people transforming into cats. So you might have half man, half cat. I don't know. So I'm looking forward to this. Like it looks fun. This was teased in Slaughter Cinema 2 last year. It was a movie poster in there. So it's cool to see another one of the movies come to fruition in a different way. It's just a little fun one to walk through. Like I said, all the fog. This is the only one like you really have to walk through. You can't go around
Run.
sides to get past
Oh.
through it.
What do you
can't
think of the
run
mask? Oh, yeah, you're not allowed. What do you think of the masquerade dance with death?
That seems cool.
Yeah, this is probably
Like-
where we'll find Terry.
I was gonna say,
Tame.
is it like tame?
As far as-
Is that why?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be tame, but
No, it says you're invited to a masquerade ball with bloodthirsty vampires lurk behind ornate disguises. When their masks fall, you'll become their prey.
yeah, so that's not like tame. You're gonna be chased by people trying to be vampires trying to get you. Yeah, I think this one, from the looks of it, this is gonna be right outside of the cat zone. There looks to be a stage being built right at the circle point for ET and DreamWorks and everything like that. So it looks like it might be right there. I don't know how on I am on that.
And there's the origins of horror.
This is going to be the entrance scare zone. So when you come in, they always have an arch, and they've said that the arch is it's usually red letters. They're going to do more of a teal color. This is going to be the conservatory theme that they're going with, a lot of vines and stuff on that, and that will extend into Hollywood. So you'll have a nice big scare zone there.
Yeah, I like it. It says enter a decaying conservatory of twisted vines where artists carve tributes to Halloween Horror Nights 34. So that's me. It's like the entrance.
Yeah.
This is going to be like also the artist's house. So there's going to have flavors of that coming in. And each of those, the sculptures are going to be part of that, like that whole mythos of whatever that house name was. I can't remember. It's L something. So and usually this one is
El Artista.
That's it.
Yes.
This one is to me usually lacking because it's so big. They don't usually put a lot in it, and it's everybody passes through it, so it's not so interactive. I don't think there's been one that I just really loved in this area in the past. The last scare zone we have is Mutation Toxic 20s, which will be in the New York area. From what we're assuming, they've done a lot of stuff back there with this type of theme. This is usually the biggest scare zone. It goes from right outside Jimmy Fallon all the way down to Luigi's. Yeah. So you have a lot of places, a lot of theming going on there, and a lot of running happening in this area. Last year it was the medieval themed torture fair. So I'm excited to see what's going to go on here with all the toxic.
Yeah, it's 1920s themed.
Yeah, that's why it's called Toxic 20s.
Oh, so, that makes sense. 2 and 2.
Yeah, it's not 20-year-olds.
Yeah, Terry just clicked with Terry too.
I was just like, what do you think it's going to be? Like,
it's going to be Toxic 20s.
Yeah, radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster getaway car, sending the city into a toxic pandemonium.
So it's like people turning slowly from normal to toxic.
You'll have some really toxic people. You'll have some that are mutating. You'll have just regular citizens that have been attacked and trying to run. So that's what makes these areas great, is because you don't know who's a scare actor in some cases.
I need one of those vests like they put on the dogs at the airport that's like, do not touch.
They cannot touch you. They cannot touch you.
Do not scare. She's doing her job.
Do not scare what's pants easily.
Yes. She might tinkle on you.
There's some other great areas. There's a new place they've had for a while. I say new place. It's called the HHN Bar. It's right there outside of Mel's Drive-In. That little bar area next to the lagoon. That's a photo op area. They've put a bunch of the icons from the IP houses out there, so you can go and take pictures with them. If you want pictures, I know Terry will want pictures with all of them to remember her great time at HHN. In her first time, she'll be like, "This was my first time. This is when I got hooked." And I've got to go every year.
Last, everything in the middle.
And then, so they've announced 2 street experiences, and I'm actually really happy about this. A lot of complaints from last year was that the event felt dead in between scare zones. So that the fact that they're bringing something a little bit more in kind of helps with that. Back in the day in Springfield, before Disney bought Fox, you could have the roaming chainsaw horde, and they would come through Springfield and just run around and have fun with everybody. But once Disney took over Simpsons, it's my understanding that Disney was like, you can't do stuff like that in our properties. So they got rid of the roaming chainsaws. They keep them in scare zones. So in the Origins of Horror, I think they'll probably have chainsaws there. I think they're also having a giant crow in that one, if I remember reading right. Because Hollywood, one of their big things is to have a giant Stillwater crow, and they wanted to bring that here. That's pretty cool.
Birds are so spooky.
Well, you're gonna have a giant crow.
Oh God.
I'm okay with them when they're outside. It's when they're in my house that freak me out.
So one of these street experiences that's going to happen is called Club Horror. Based off of what we have seen, is that this might be in the San Francisco area, which used to be a pretty good, not a huge, great scare zone, but it was small. They're going to turn this into more of a party atmosphere. We don't have much more information than that. They do usually have a bar right there too. It's been the Peacock Bar the past few years, and that was where David S. Pumpkins was one year. So that Club Horror is probably going to be that, where you'll have your drinks on one side, you'll have your club on the other side. My favorite, and
Can I bring glow sticks?
probably
Most clubs do sound like a horror to me these days.
I can
You
raise
told me I
out.
had to go to one. I'd be like, no.
my favorite street experience that they've announced, and I think it's going to be fun, is the Mel's Die-In Zombies. Because at HHN, Mel's Drive-In turns into Mel's Die-In. They black out the R and the V. And they're going to be roller skaters.
Roller skating
Oh my God.
zombies.
Yeah.
I like that.
If this is what they were asking for when they put in the auditions, they were asking for scare actors that can roller skate. I think this is going to be fun just because people skating as dressed as zombies, if that's true, as car hop zombies, will be fun.
I think that's going to be fun.
The art had one of the zombies had a milkshake, but it had a hand attached to it.
Oh, that's funny.
So
I can't
I like
wait.
that.
I think this is going to be fun. So with the chainsaw horde back in the day, I would get a beer at Duff's and sit there and watch people get scared. And I think this would be where I would want to this will be the HHN bars right there. So I'd grab a drink from the HHN bar and just sit and watch people get scared. Like I'll let Terry walk around in there for a few minutes and just see what happens.
Feed me to the wolves. It's okay.
It'll be
I'm here for
fun.
content.
We'll record all your reactions in the scare zones because we can't do it in the house. And that way
Yeah.
we have HHN content of you getting scared. And then when I'm throwing up all that food that I have to eat in Epcot, we'll do that.
It's
Hey,
all
are we
good
gonna-
food,
I
though.
bet you it's going to end up like our drinking around the world, where we didn't really drink around the world.
Yeah.
So
I am super excited to go to HHN with all of y'all. I know Mike is
Me
not
too.
here.
I
I
am-
think
Yes.
like I can't tell you, like, since we really started teasing the idea of doing this year, like I have been looking forward to it. I think
and then we actually
and we're actually doing it,
bought-
like I was going
Into
to do it no
fruition.
matter what, but the fact that like AEP is this week,
yeah,
Terry bought her ticket, so she's locked in. Mike has bought her ticket, and she's
I
locked
bought
in.
my tickets.
So it's like this is happening. I was
Yeah.
excited to spend time with y'all in Walt Disney World. I love those parks, even though I know I talk a lot of bad stuff about Disney a lot of times, but it's really my love. There's more history to it and everything.
Mhm.
But when it comes to fun, there's nothing better to me than HHN and sharing it with people that I have fun with. So since we started doing this podcast and getting to know every one of you a little bit better, remember Micah's not here, but this includes her. I can't wait to spend it with y'all and have fun with y'all and just run around the park at night and see y'all's reaction to the event I love so much.
I can't wait to meet Terry in person.
I know. What are we
I
going
know.
to do?
She's going to hate us.
She is.
No. No.
So after
Because
this,
the three of us has met, but Terry hasn't met anyone.
and even then,
person.
like me and Rachel are the only two that spent a lot of time together. Because Micah, that first trip, she was with
Rima?
yeah, her. That's who she was
I would
hanging
have
out
never gotten
with.
that.
I love Rima. She's so sweet.
So yeah, I am excited to meet Terry as well. I think it's going to be, even though we're going to meet Terry and then she's going to hate us for the rest of the trip because of
I won't hate you.
putting
You
her
might
through
see a different
HHN.
side of me.
And then recording the episode in person
on Sunday.
Yeah, that's going to be great. I think that's going to bring a new dynamic. We'll have Heather on that episode as well, since she'll be with us, and if Allison's comes, well. So that's going to do it for today's episode. I know we had talked about Lauren coming on for Adventure by Disney. We were waiting to hear back from her. So as soon as we get confirmation, that's going to be the next. That's going to be her episode. Next episode, we're going to try to have Siobhan and Allison on. That may not happen, but it's going to be the battle of the six timer. So who's going to be the prominent? Who's going to make it to 10 first? I guess I don't know what we're really going to do.
Aww.
But I figured
we'll get him a jacket.
We'll get him an HHN jacket.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, if y'all want to give us a follow on social medias, we're Castles to Cauldrons on everything: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, TikTok. Go there, leave us a comment, a rating for the podcast, share it wherever you see it. If you want to get a hold of us to plan your next Halloween Horror Nights trip, whether it's in Orlando or Hollywood, you can go to magicaltravel.com. We'd be glad to send you a no obligation quotes, whether it's from one of the three of us or any of our great agents over at Magical Travel. And until the next time, we will see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.